I'm going to show you a workout you can practice daily to get lightning fast hands. This is exactly what I did to clean up my timing and triple my hand speed in a couple of months, helping me become the pro drummer and teacher I've been for over 20 years. So here's what the exercise looks like. The great thing about this is there's nothing fancy going on. We're starting with 2 measures of singles, but you need to remember that when you're playing these singles, the most important thing you can do is keep your hands relaxed and keep your dynamics totally even and do as little work as possible. I almost forgot, you can grab the PDF with this exercise below. I want to make sure that's really easy for you to use. So go grab that and let me know what you guys are struggling with on the drums so I can make sure that I'm helping you as much as possible. I want you to become the laziest drummer you can possibly be, meaning you're doing the least amount of work per note, getting the most out of it. So I don't want you wrestling with the drums and putting all your energy into it, but rather if you can let the stick bounce back up for you, you only have to do half the work instead of lifting up for every stroke like so. And that goes for this type of exercise. I should add a caveat. You can't rebound every stroke. Sometimes you need to keep the stick low. For this exercise, use my stick leveling technique. What that means is when you raise your sticks up to play, you're checking this little spot, making sure both your sticks are at that height. Then you're going to play down only, bounce back up to that spot and stop it. And you're going to play your singles this way. What you're not going to do is this. See that? You're not going to lift up and play and then not come up to the same height and lift up and play. Even if you come up to the same height, don't lift it up before you play. You got to come down, bounce all the way back up, and you stop it there. That's the real secret to getting this even. Now, we're going to lower this to play faster, followed by 2 measures of doubles. So far, so simple. But you need to make sure you're doing this as slow as possible. In this case, I'll put a video below to my open-close technique, which is what I use to get really clean, even doubles that are, like I said, lazy. You have to do less work. Dividing the work between multiple muscle groups, you're not having to wrench out 2 with your wrist for every single stroke and go stuff. It's not like that. It's very effortless. Every time my wrist goes down and up, I get 2 notes. But if you're working on this technique, the same stick leveling applies. That means you're getting ready to play, putting your sticks up to the same height, and just like a wrist stroke that bounces up, you have to do the same thing with a stick while you do the open-close technique, which means it looks like this. Bounces back up to the same height. My wrist is down, my fingers are open. Close, it comes back up to the same height. So both those strokes were totally even. Same with the left hand. Bounces up, is that the same height? Yeah. And then close it. I had to check in the camera if it was even or not. Your ultimate goal should be to get the singles and doubles totally even in dynamics so that you don't have any notes jumping out or falling down. So you don't want like strong singles and then doubles that sound like this, right? Here's what you don't want it to do. Not like that. You want even. Now, of course, we're going to add 2 measures of paradiddles. Make sure you're preparing for the accents. That means you're not doing paradiddle, lift up. Oh, you're not doing that. You're doing para, lift up during the doubles. Left, lift up during doubles. Right, left, left, left. And again, you can use that open close technique for the diddles. The real secret, playing that stuff really fast, what I did was I played my paradiddles as slow as humanly possible for a straight week, making sure that I had my molar technique perfect and I had the open close thing incorporated into the diddles, and I was preparing for the accents. And when I say slow, I mean 10% of the speed that most people mean when they say slow. So I wasn't playing 60 BPM 16th notes or 8th notes or quarter notes. I was playing 30 BPM whole notes. I was playing That's one note. We're talking Tai Chi speed here. That's the real secret to getting your paradiddles or anything amazing on the drums, is to put 20 minutes of work into that, because most people spend 20 years avoiding those first 20 minutes of work. Our final 2 measures of the workout, this is where the fun begins, and we're going to play paradiddle diddles twice, followed by 4 notes of a paradiddle, and then you flip it to the left side, which means paradiddle diddle, right, left, left, twice, right, left, left. That's 12 notes. We need 4 more. Right, left, right. We have a full measure of 16th notes. That right at the end flips you very easily to the left side. Left, right, right. Left, right. 4 more notes. Left, right, left. Looks like this. This is a play along video, so I want you to grab your pad and sticks and practice along with me. Leave a comment logging the date and tempo you're at, and you can grab this practice planner to log your practice. I want you to come back and practice along with me every day for a straight week. Once you start practicing this workout, you're going to see fast results, but it's not going to work at all if your hand technique isn't right. So watch this video where I'll show you the technique you need so that your doubles give you no trouble.